Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. Last time we got the Fire Elemental Ghost and revealed Madame Clairvoya. And this time we're going to continue on with Area 2. We just got the key to the door at the end of this hall down here. There is something else we can do now that we have fire, but I actually want to clear this room out first. This is the laundry room. Fake door. Now that we have... Ooh. Ooh. Ah. My aim was a little off there because I was messing with the door. I'll show you that in a second. Let's get rid of this guy. Now that we have fire, there's a new way to tell if a door is fake or not. There's actually another way that I didn't mention before. If you vacuum up a door and it shakes, it's real. If it doesn't... Get off me. Ah. I'm trying to tell the people something. If you vacuum a door and it doesn't shake, it's fake. Also... Ooh. Alright. I let that pink guy escape on purpose because I wanted to make sure I was only dealing with one ghost at a time. Where'd you go? Alright. Anyway, if there's a fake door, you can burn it up. It won't disappear forever, it'll be back the next time you come in here. But it is something you can do. Alright, let's get rid of this. I got one, so now I feel like I have to get the other one. Oh, another thing about boos that you might want to remember is if a boo is in a location that has a treasure, the treasure won't show up. Yo, get down, I'm Boogie! The treasure will not show up. So, for example, if there's an area that's supposed to have a gold bar and a boo comes out instead, you won't get the gold bar and you'll have to come get it later. So definitely something to watch out for. Like, I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be money in there, yeah. But the boo ball came out instead. The treasure chest that showed up in here is green, which means that it has money in it. Which means that technically this room is optional. You did not have to clear the ghosts out of this place. But that just because the treasure chest isn't a key doesn't mean this room has no use. You found Mario's hat, and it's been laundered recently. Didn't somebody just say that they want to find dropped items? Alright, this is the butler's room. It may look like there's nothing to do in here right now, and technically there isn't. But that doesn't mean there's no reason to come in here before... Whoops! It doesn't mean there's no reason to come in here with no butler. Let's refresh. There's a sapphire in here. Thank you. And there is something special about this room. Figured I'd come in here and deal with it before I forgot. If you look at the mouse hole... Well, I think there's actually unique dialogue for the toilet paper. Well, at least we won't have a shortage of toilet paper. I don't know all of those, but I know some. If you examine the mouse hole, you actually find a hidden room. Be careful with these bats. Remember, they activate as soon as your flashlight, or as soon as you suck them up with your vacuum, so get those now. This chest is empty. Remember that for later. There's treasure in some of the trophies, I believe. Oh, hearts, I guess. I don't think you get anything for lighting these candles. I'll do it anyway, just because, why not? Nah, you don't get anything. And in these chests are the ghosts. You can completely burn these ghosts away just by keeping your fire going, and this is probably the safest way to do it, but you will run out of fire pretty quickly if you do it that way. Alternatively, also there's treasure in some of these. You can just hit them with fire once, and then they become vulnerable to regular attack. I definitely died in here as a kid because I didn't understand how the fire worked. I figured it out though. This is one of my favorite rooms as a kid just because I really like sparkly things. Also, I felt special for being able to find this place. I honestly don't remember if I found it naturally or if I had to look it up, but either way I still felt special. And optional room. This treasure chest is green. They don't make you find any hidden rooms like this, but it's not the only one, and you are rewarded for it. They do put booze in it, though. Oops, that's a bomb. That's the other kind of trap you can find. Those are the only two. It's my own self, Gumbo. See, that's another one I don't get. I assume that's supposed to be meant to be a pun on gumbo, like the food. But then why does he say whatever? Maybe they couldn't think of anything, so they gave him something generic. Money, money, money. All 3 of the special treasures are in here. They really do want to reward players to go out of their way to find this place. Again, you don't have to find all of the special treasure to get the highest score, but you do have to find some of it. So this is a good room to go to. Alright, let's see if we can go find the butler. He seems to be missing. Oh, butler. There was something strange back in the back of the hall. And now that we have a new power... Oh, let's get rid of those bats. Yeah, I don't want to get too hurt just from going after this guy. Ah, mice! Now that we have a new power... fire, fire, fire! Run away, run away! I think I just got hit by a mouse in that cutscene, because you don't have control while he's speaking. This is... Shivers, the butler. You light up his candelabra, and he will take a path through the hall, into the laundry room, and into the butler's room. I think I'm gonna go wait for him there, so I can clear out some of the mice before he gets in there. Oh, you know what? I probably should have checked his heart before lighting that thing up. He probably would have had different dialogue. That's alright. Yeah, let's clear out these mice. And here he comes. Talk to me. Talk to me! The burning flames of unbridled passion. Or, wait, how about the passionate flames of unbridled burning? Very clever. He's just gonna sit there and complain. And while he's doing that, he's completely vulnerable, and you can suck him up. He puts up quite a fight. You can tell there's a little bit of a spike in difficulty here. Alright, we got him now. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this room, and if you get caught on objects in the room, you will let go of the ghost. So like I said, a little bit of an increase in difficulty. But we are in Area 2, so that makes sense. Alright. That room. But let's get the boo first. This thing, maybe? Ooh. It is definitely more effective to search with the vacuum because you can actually look at 2 different targets at once, or however many targets you're in range of. You found me, peekaboo! See, that makes sense. Alright. Eventually, Gad will have 1 or 2 extra lines to say about the boos, but not for a little while. Let's go see where this key leads us. Believe it or not, we're over halfway through Area 2 already. We're almost kind of winding... Yeah, we're kind of winding... Excuse me, winding up to the end. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. And let's go into the conservatory, or the music room. It's all nice and quiet in here. Nothing to see. But you can see there's a gallery ghost here. Humph, this ragamuffin looks as if he couldn't play a note. Oh, let's prove her wrong then. Saxophones? Harp? Cello? Timpani drums? And a marimba. I'm pretty sure that's a marimba because it looks like it has wooden parts and not like metal parts like a xylophone. Nice little Mario tune playing. I liked this room as a kid. My name is Melody. People call me the spectral beauty of the Ivory Keys. What a stirring performance. I haven't been so charmed by a piece for ages. You must have a delicate ear for music. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Well, here I go. By the way, what image do you think the piece's composer had in mind while writing it? Shoot, I always get this one confused. I think that's the water theme? Exactly right, you got it! Very impressive. I guess I needn't hold back with you. Would you care to do battle with my lovely music sheets? Be kinda careful here. The music sheets will fly at you and they will hurt you. You can suck them all up, and in fact, you must suck them all up. Do be careful because she immediately becomes vulnerable. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I have trouble with her. Ah! Yeah, she's one that I always have a ton of trouble with. We could still get a silver frame. A mistake I see people make, and in fact one that I've made many times myself, is when you're sucking up the music sheets, you can get her as well. So people don't realize they've got her and they let her go and they lose the gold frame. Alright, so we still got silver. That definitely hit me when I didn't have control, but now that we're here... Oh, you can say little chipmunk Marios. Yeah, if I was gonna lose anything, it was gonna be her. I have trouble with her for some reason. You can get stuck on the piano, and also I just kind of find that she turns more often than some other ghosts. That's okay. Like I said, we're not going for all gold frames. There we go. Timpanis, maybe? Unfortunately, you can't vacuum up the instruments, which makes boo hunting a little harder. Wherefore am I Boomio? Ah! Alright, so here's something that I was hoping would come up at some point. If you try to vacuum up a boo in a dark room, they take significantly less damage. They really don't want you doing that. Alright. So, like, their number goes down a lot slower. Alright. Let's go find another ghost that has been known to give people trouble. And by people, I mean me. And also other people. Here is the dining room. First order of business, suck up all the banana peels and the tablecloth, because the tablecloth will get caught in your vacuum and will get in the way. Next order of business. Speedy Spirit. Alright, let's get that emerald. And this floating dollar bill. Okay. Next order of business. Where is it? Cheese! Oh, it's under his thing. Makes sense that they'd put a piece of cheese in a place where there's lots of food. Is it under the... Oh, it's under that chair. Okay. It can be a little bit hard to figure out exactly where you're going relative to the Game Boy Horror. Let's get a reading on this thing. There we go. Come here. Gotcha. Bunch of gold. I think in general Speedy Spirits have more money than mice do. But I could be wrong about that. But I think... No. Well, I'll just leave it at that. I don't know for sure. Anything in here? Money! Alright. Let's see what this guy has to say for himself. No one can see me in this darkness. No one, no one, no one, no one, no one! Well, that's actually a very good hint. Let's make it not so dark. You can see him now, and more importantly, you can see his pile of food. If you start vacuuming up the food, waiter ghosts will spawn. So, let's get rid of that. They will refill his plate, so if you don't deal with them, either by sucking them up or by just scaring them away, you won't be able to do this. But they're both gone now, so let's see what happens when we take away all of his food. He's angry. He will now spit fireballs at us. Fun fact, if you exit the room and just wait for him to stop, that's all you need to do. I'll show this once, but I'm gonna have to be quiet so I can hear him. This is how I always did this as a kid. I'm listening for when he gets tired. There he goes. Just heard him go, "Hurr." That means he's done. And this room is also tricky because of the big table and also the chairs. Okay, alright, I got him in a corner, so this might actually go okay. Got him. Nice! I don't usually get that first try. Alright, and believe it or not, this room was actually optional. He is one of the more difficult ghosts to get in terms of having, like, almost like a mini-boss fight. And you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Alright, where's our Boo? Name's Boodacious. Got it. So that was an example of using the vacuum to search multiple hiding places at once. Come here. Got him. Alright. Okay. Let's see what our prize is. Woohoo, our first diamond. Of course, diamonds are more valuable than 3-colored gems. They are rarer, though. Alright, let's go in the kitchen. The kitchen and I are not particularly friends. Because there is another random golden mouse in here. You just have to go in and out until you hear the little sparkly sound. Yeah. Not like a sparkle sound, but the little jingle. You know what I mean. I think you just go in and out. I don't think you have to walk across the room. Unless I'm misremembering? But I'm pretty sure I'm right. If it takes too long, I will cut and come back. But I'd rather not have to do that. Alright, I'll give it a couple more tries and then I'll just cut to when I've got it. And last one. Nothing. Alright. I'll be back in a second. There we go. We got the little guy. That took a while. Very easy to not know that guy's even there. I hate that they have random mice like that. I've played this game many, many, many times, over and over again. And I never got that guy to spawn. Not once. I had to look that one up one day when I was curious. I am going to suck up all these pots. They will attack you and get in your way otherwise. Come on, one more. We do need the room to be clear of distractions. Come here. Something up here? Because... Not because Mario. There he is. There is a speedy spirit in the dishwasher. And he has a sapphire, which is appropriate because you run water through the dishwasher. You do sort of auto-home in on treasures like that, which is why I was trying to get this gold stuff that I knew would disappear before I got the thing with a cutscene. But, oh well. And here we have the oven. If you heat it up, you get a ruby for fire. Cute. I still think it would be cute if, well, I'll get into that in a second. Alright, do not open the open the refrigerator normally. Open it with a vacuum cleaner. Because that door will swing, and if it hits you, it will hurt you. Come here. Where'd you go? Alright. I am clearly misjudging this angle. There we go. The elemental ghosts all have special names. It's a palette swap of the purple puncher, but I don't know what its name is. Big blue chest. For water treasure. Hey now, Luigi. Now what have you stumbled across? Oh, this time it's a water element medal. Now you can use the water element My research shows that these particular elemental ghosts leave their watery dwellings whenever you approach. You know the drill. Vacuum them up. Use the L button to expel them once they're vacuumed. If you press the L button all the way in, you can shoot out a big ball of water. I hear there are some ghosts who can be defeated only with water, actually. Also, remember that water has purifying properties, so use it well. Don't get too caught up with your new squirt gun, Luigi. What he didn't tell you there, but he will tell you later, sometimes in Boo text, is that you can actually use water to water plants. I always thought it would be cute if you could use water to water the dishwasher and get a sapphire that way, but at least the Speedy Spirit gave you a sapphire. In here. In here. Boy, howdy, I'm Boo again. Ooh. I'm not having great luck with these Boos. Alright, we got him. It's like you were born to capture Boos. And that is it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time when we actually take on something pretty big. Bye-bye!